Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome. I don't even know what day it is. Saturday, the 27th of June. We're leaving to go have lunch here, and we were just talking about what kind of a mess we got involved.
Oh my God.
It rained last night. You can see all the dirt kicked up on it. Of course, only two smart people bring covers.
Yeah.
And you can see what it does around here. You just see snow plows everywhere. You know, whether it's going on trucks or ATVs and snowmobiles on trailers. You go down the road and you see the snow depth poles sticking up everywhere.
Yeah, they must get lots and lots.
A lot of snow up here. We're at 45 or something, 100 feet up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4470 is what my watch is saying.
Metal roofs so the snow slides off.
Yep, always got to have the metal roofs, and steeper the better.
Yeah.
Plenty of firewood. Look at the snowplow blades, worn out.
Yeah.
Stick them to the side. I'll scrap them someday. Wait, the golden pick for lunch today. And we got a couple of. Everybody's got a piece of apple pie. Good old homemade apple pie. Yum, yum. What you think, Mo?
Spoiling myself.
It's a quiet little cute town.
Oh,
We need to hit the little store while they're open and get some stuff.
Yep.
Alright.
Some after hours. Because they close down early here. So if you want a soda or a little chips,
Yep.
you're out of luck till the next day.
Yep. Little 24-hour open nothing around here.
No, not past 7 o'clock.
Yep.
6 o'clock.
Look, they've got to roll the sidewalks back out. They left gravel down.
Yep. They done scooped them up.
Went to a little country store. Got some waters and little snacks and stuff for later tonight. I hope that's not the time. Is it really? No. It's a little after 3.
They're hard, like they were made in 1997. We'll see.
The gummies appear to be a little hard.
They are.
Oh no, we'll see. They might have been there a day or two.
Sumpter nugget. All the cool little things in a little grocery store. So cool. There wasn't people around. I'd have filmed it. And you can just tell everybody comes piling in here, you know. Oh, you know what? The reason I stopped filming is there's a dispensary right there, and some people get a little hot over that. That guy was walking up the steps, kept looking back at me. I thought,
I'm not feeling
Nothing
you
else.
going into resistance. It's none of our business.
could care less. Kelly's over there reading the haunted stories, the stories from guests that got spooked by ghosts or whatever in this place.
Very cool.
And there's what, 4 or 5 of those kids. There's supposed to be 5, and 4 of them are here to investigate. They got some equipment and stuff. Young guys buzzing around. They're all excited. The one guy comes down. He goes, I think I heard something. He said some light on some machine was doing something. When I started recording, it stopped. And he's all excited. I guess his dad was a part of some ghost thing on TV.
His dad?
Yeah.
Which one's dad?
The big kid.
Was it the
But
files?
I don't know.
Sure,
yeah.
You gotta have information.
You shouldn't have left with the book.
No information?
You should have stood down there and seen the pictures and heard the stories.
Well, I had to go to the bathroom and I wanted to read the stories.
It's cool.
I didn't know there was more stories downstairs.
I can't show you anything because I don't know if I can, but they're all like handwritten. Some of them are literally
they're
handwritten from
stories.
the guests that stayed here.
Their experiences and stuff.
But I'll take you downstairs because they said it's okay if I record some of the stuff. But all the rooms are going to be filled tonight. But I guess there's been a whole bunch of things. I don't know. Kelly knows all those things. Ghost files or whatever they're called that have come here and recorded. So this thing, they get a lot of visitors just because of the stories. That old glass. I don't know if the camera will pick up the distortion in old glass. I can really see it in that. They just didn't have the ability to make super smooth glass back then. But yeah, the kids had this shut. I think we were talking loud down there or something. I think the way he's got it set up now, it could be a trip hazard. But like I said, this is a hospital, and the whole upstairs was the living quarters for the doctors and nurses and stuff. And this downstairs is where the patients and stuff were. I'll show you this one thing here first. I said, well, you can record it, but just make sure you say, put their hashtag out. Sumpter B&B. That's where we're staying. But they got a bunch of old medical equipment. And they got before and after pictures of when the city burnt down. Apparently the big hotel in town, there was up to 10,000 people here that they were mining for gold. And they took a tremendous amount of gold out of here. And they were showing some old pictures that aren't on display of sitting right next to us was the school. And the middle of the school was about as big as this building, and then it had, sides on it. And they're thinking, man, you got that many people, you got a lot of kids. So they built this huge school, and the school, the picture of it, because everything burnt down around here except for this building and the school, and it was later taken down. There's all kinds of cool old equipment and stuff. They said they've had, doctors and nurses stay here, and they go, man, some of the stuff they still literally use to this day. It's made out of different materials and stuff like that. All kinds of cool equipment. Look at the glass syringes and stuff. Old medicine bottles. Oh, I was telling Kelly about this. I'll have to let her come down here and see this. There's a gentleman here in town that actually makes those arrowheads in a authentic way. Got a cool gift shop near. Kelly got one of their green sweatshirts. Her Titanic sweatshirt that she got from Belfast, Ireland. There's a flap on the top of those the bags that we're carrying. Well, you can throw a coat under there and strap it down. Well, she went in there for something at a rest stop up there at that ski resort and didn't clip it down and drove off, and it's laid out on the highway somewhere. But they got a really cool gift shop. It's interesting. These young kids are here to try to catch some phenomena around here. With Kelly and I, it's funny because we heard banging outside. She went and looked, and I peeked out the window, but I didn't see anything. It was all dark. It's that school literally sat right there. And there's a picture looking up the road of this it was a hospital at the time and in school. Looking north, I don't know which one is the big hotel that burnt down. The cook fell asleep with a cigar and set the building on fire. Well, Kelly'd like to see that. Kitty, there's squirrels running all around. And here, there's having a ball. But here's I don't know when this picture was taken, if I can get it out of the glare. But the fire was in 1917, and that's all that's left. And these pictures, well, this one was farther down the hill looking out, and then this one is standing up here by this old hospital. That's the whole town burnt down. That's crazy. Just gone. They had railroad was out here. It was called the ORN. It was the Oregon Railroad and something else network or whatever, which was the later became Union Pacific. That's crazy. But what a cool place. The nicest people you ever meet. The whole story about why he's here and running this thing is cool as well. Just doing some filming. Awesome. That's the wife, she's awesome. So he's gonna go, and there's a pizza place in town. He goes, they're really busy on the weekends. So he's gonna, the husband and owner is gonna go down there and pick the pizza up tonight. And David's buying pizza for all the guests here, for everybody here. This is Dave. This is the upstairs bathroom, which is basically theirs. It's like a master bedroom. They got access to the front patio and stuff. And this one. And there's two more down. We're on the last one on the end. We're all just sitting up here, just hanging around, telling old ghost stories, I guess you could say. Kelly comes in and says, hey, there's some turkeys sitting there just across the road from the motorcycles. By George, there they are. Beautiful day today. Relaxing, super relaxing. This is the same view looking from the DJI Action 5 Pro. I could just gobbling a whole bunch more. Kelly and I love all the pine trees. They talk about the crazy snow and how everything is, houses and overhangs and chimneys and whatever are all designed to deflect the snow. Shapes of the roofs, steep of an arch as possible. Of course, this thing is all but flat, but it's been that way since 1900. And the history of this thing. I don't know what happened to all them young kids. They went taking off, but they're sure excited. There's been TV series, those ghost hunter type things. They've been out here several times, and but when they showed up, all of a sudden they just are booked day in, day out. His dad used to run this thing, and he hung out here as a kid. As it was passed on to him, and I don't know how they ended up acquiring it. I don't know if his dad bought it or his granddad bought it, and I think in the 60s, and then his dad passed it on to him, and now he runs it. Him and his wife, who we got a quick glimpse of, they're upstairs sitting on the couches with us and sharing different stuff. Man, they're just a wealth of information. They are so into all this stuff, the history of Sumter. It's exciting. It's amazing all the changes it's gone through. Man, I hope we don't get dumped on tomorrow. It's gonna be a long drive home. We're gonna all be kind of going our separate ways. What a cool trip. Yesterday was interesting with all the rain. Didn't get much film. I don't think I even properly ended the video. It was nuts. We were so cold when we got cold and wet. There's one of our windows there. My desk is sitting right there. And yeah, interesting. This place here is amazing. Haunted house. I think of a hospital, back in how rough things were in the 1900s, and the mining stuff was still going. And I think I talked about it yesterday, in 1917, when the whole town burnt down, the mining thing, and they pretty much sucked her dry, I guess, for lack of better terms, and so people are bailing out, and when it burnt down, they just didn't rebuild it. What's come back is what people that have moved here, since then, and now it's a kind of a tourist attraction. They got some train rides that take you out by the mines and stuff like that, and it's supposed to be really cool, but they only run on certain days and certain times, and it doesn't start until July, next month. But anyway, thought I'd chit chat with you for a moment. Boy, that camera does not make them clouds look as threatening as what they actually are. It poured down rain last night, but hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow. It looks like getting out of here, we might run into some rain, and I forget where. It's somewhere on the journey. We may just maybe take mostly freeway back. See how Callie handles that. And then we have options to bail out if it becomes too much, and take back roads from there. But anyway, I'm gonna roll with that. Like I said, David's ordering pizza for every guest that's here. Them young kids will love themselves some pizza. I don't know where they all ran off to. I hope they didn't go down to the restaurant there to have pizza. That'd be horrible. But anyway, off we go. Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday the 28th. 42 degrees out there at the moment. It's cold. We're getting down to have breakfast. They have breakfast included. It starts at 8 a.m. I already went down here, but I forgot my camera. It's cool out there. So Mama's already got her heated vest on.
Yeah, it's not turned on.
Yeah.
But hey,
She was checking it out to make sure all the electrical functions were functioning.
I didn't notice the feet on their wolf or bear or something.
Oh, that's
Isn't
cool.
that cool?
I didn't notice that either. What a cool place. Way cool. Sumpter B&B.
Yeah.
Really, really cool people that
Oh man.
own and run it.
Oh, I just love them.
Yeah, they're awesome. Good people. All right, it's getting close to the go time here. Got our bags all loaded and installed. I think Kelly's got a backpack or something to throw in the flirty. Clean the dash off because I literally couldn't see it. They got so dirty from all the rain. So it got my windshield and her windshield, the main viewing part of the windshield. Same with that one there. And we're gonna roll out. So we're gonna just head for Baker, Oregon, and from there we're gonna go hit the dreaded I-84 and go dredging down. You go the pass, go down into Pendleton, and just go straight through, and you'll eventually end up in the gorge. And yesterday they were showing some pretty crazy windy areas in there. Now it's not that bad. The one thing is it's 42 degrees here. That'll sink in pretty quick. And we were going to take a pass that dropped us off in Medford. But it goes over a pass, and it looks like it's pouring down rain the whole way over there. There's just storms all around us. I mean, the odds of us catching something is pretty high today. So we'll see how it all works out. Dave and Alicia, they're going to take a different route than us. Obviously, they live here in Oregon, and they don't need to we go. Same way.
Yeah.
And it looks like our route is pretty much going to avoid rain and stuff. I don't know if they can see us from here, but I'm waving.
Yeah.
All right, let me going slow. Like I'm afraid somebody's going to jump out on us.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun going by ourselves. Just hope the freeway isn't super boring. Oh shit! I still had my heated grips on. That's nice.
Yeah.
Actually.
Too hot and fogging. I got a cracker.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't leave mine down until you get going a bit. Or sometimes at all. I gotta just leave it cracked a little.
Yeah.
That's a little chilly on my legs here, Mama.
Yeah.
If it gets too much, I might have to. Okay, you ready? That truck's gonna go super slow. You can tell he's a local.
Oh, shit. Next stop sign, I need to zip up my cuffs.
Alright, I don't know that there's gonna be another stop sign.
Oh.
So, here, just past these cars here, I'll pull over.
Okay.
Pull over here.
Alright. There's one.
Here. You got your coat going all the way over it.
Yeah. I was going, boy, that wind is blowing. Oh, yeah, because your cuffs are all the way up.
Is that thing really that short?
Yeah.
All right, after this car, we're rolling again.
All right, sorry, babe.
Oh, shit, I just left this thing in gear. It could have just...
rolled away.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a little chilly in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Took that shield out. There's the railroad tracks right there beside us.
Yeah.
Dave said, yeah, we followed them right in. Fuck. Oh, Mama.
Yes, Papa.
We made our first turn out of Sumpter.
Yeah.
We're heading to Baker City, I'm not sure which, 25 miles. And then we're gonna cut up, go straight to I-84, and it's gonna be the dredge, and I do mean dredge of the freeway.
Yeah.
That's Powder River.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at somebody down there fishing. Oh, he's hiding in the corner. He's got himself a little cove. He's
yeah, a little snuggle area.
tipping in the water from.
Water is always so pretty.
It is, especially mountain streams.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Is that one house or is that two houses? If that's one, that is
One massive house.
Oh my Lord, it is one house.
It is. Oh, man.
Wow.
What do they do for a living? I
They
need
did
to
something.
do that.
Yeah. You did something right, we did something wrong.
Yep.
As you can see, we're getting a little sprinkle hitting us out here. Beautiful out here, though. Lots of land, lots of sheep. Stop for first gas stop of the day, and we were still empty from we're almost empty from the last drive.
Yep.
We didn't, so anyway, we're both on red coming here. I had 86 mile range. I think Kelly had 85 mile range. So gas wise, it's nice that they're real close to each other like that. You ready, Mama?
Yep.
All right, we're on the road again. Wasn't supposed to be raining here, but it is.
Yep.
You can never, ever, ever predict the weather.
That's cool. Church over there on the left. Left. Yeah, up there.
Oh, the big, yeah. There's a Yamaha motorcycle shop right there, Mom.
Oh, yep.
Must
They
sell
got
Polaris
Razors.
too.
Yeah.
Must be Yamaha and Polaris. What? There's a Chevron right there as well.
Yeah.
Somebody made a joke at the restaurant there in Sumpter. He goes, Baker, they don't even have a gas station. Used to be a big city.
It's a big city compared to Sumter.
Yeah.
And here comes more rain.
Yeah. I actually hear it tick-tacking on my face shield. Tick, tick, tick. Nice little town, Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Looks nice and cozy, hometown feeling.
Yeah.
Love that stuff. So here we are in Pendleton. We stopped, got out of the rain, pulled the camera off and threw it in there. Everything is soaked. Everything seems to work still. Well, Mama, all that freeway rain did not wash Flirty off. I mean, that just makes my heart hurt. That for 5 years, this thing has absolutely been immaculate. And look at that. That's hard to believe. That's going to be a lot of cleaning. And I don't know what it is about the stuff on the roads up there. See it all collecting around the transmission dipstick, all around the ground strap down in there. I see it. There's a harness down there that's got stuff piled in. The Lord knows what's in that oil cooler. We never did find a reliable guard to put over that thing. Look at that poor oil cooler is just getting abused. Plus her riding behind that, and that mud guard thing's missing off the bottom of that, so this thing really throws stuff at her. She definitely got some mud on there herself too, didn't she? Yep. I'll be returning this a whole lot cleaner than I picked. I mean, it looked okay, but it needs a serious detailing. Mom says, I'm not hungry, I'm gonna eat anything. Look at her chomping down.
Cracker?
Alright, so we're back on cam again.
Yep.
Doesn't look like there's any rain until we get around Multnomah Falls. Up here a ways.
We can hope and pray that it moves and doesn't get us. I've had enough rain for a lifetime, thank you.
So the rain looks like we're, I don't know, Cascade Locks along the way. And this is going to be some horrible wind on the Action 5 Pro without the microphone. There's old 30 McGurdy Red Rock over there, taking a little break. We're in a little place called Aragon, I think that's pronounced it, Aragon, Oregon, in Oro County. A whopping 235 feet above sea level. Columbia River is between where we're at and the mountains on the Washington side over there. So we finally got up to 80 something degrees. I think it was 80, 81 or 82. This is that app on the way. And you can see where it's orange. That's all things going. And where are we at? We're way back over here. We haven't even made it to the Dows yet. But the temperature is higher than what it's saying anywhere on here. But the blue is where it says wet road risk. So basically from just past Cascade Locks, North Bonneville, so we see it turning blue. It's all the way into Portland. We get on the 205 in Portland, and it's all the way until Salmon Creek, basically where 205 enters I-5, and then it's clear sailing until literally we get to our house, and it's supposed to be raining there. But anyway, we're just taking a little break. Anyway, everything's going good except for a side wind from Holy Heck. I mean, one heck of a side wind. It just kills your neck because, you know, it's trying to tilt you over the whole time. Anyway, I need to just take a little break and turn the camera off for a sec.
You can hear you now.
Yeah, they probably don't hear a word.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna roll. Well, as you've seen from the sound of the mics as we were leaving Pendleton after getting gas there, that was the end of the mics. So I didn't realize any of this was going on, so I just kept recording. Lots of discussions, talking about the beautiful Columbia Gorge. Man, is it gorgeous out there. Look at that water. The white caps out there. And the wind passing these semi-trucks. Unbelievable. This is cool. Trains out there. Gotta love the trains. Especially going down the gorge. Just the backdrop of all that. When you see them on the other side, on the Washington side, it's even cooler. Look at this. Two trains passing each other. Actually looks like one's sitting still and the other one's... That one that we just passed is probably waiting so they can switch tracks. But going around these, around the corners, around these mountains, you pop out on the other side and you really get hit. So we stopped at Biggs Junction, got gas, and happened to look down at the navigation, and I see red. So going down the gorge on I-84, on the Oregon side, there was a 45 plus minute standstill. So as we get going, we didn't know what it was for. I figured it was just a traffic thing. And you'll see when we get on the Washington side here, and it's gorgeous. But if you notice, when I look west there to the left, there's a lot of smoke in the skies, a lot. So I was telling Kelly, I said, you know, it's probably a fire on the gorge is what's got the traffic locked up. So we're going, man, I'm glad we decided to switch over to the Washington side. This is entering Highway 14. Absolutely gorgeous highway going down the Washington side on the gorge. If you haven't done it, you need to put it on your bucket list. But you can see the smoke rushing down the gorge. Still, I'm thinking this is over on the Oregon side, and that's what the traffic problem was. This is usually just it's actually still breathtaking despite the smoke. But again, I'm telling you, if you're in the Pacific Northwest in the Washington, Oregon area, you need to take Highway 14, put it on your bucket list, as the old saying goes. But as we're going, the smell of smoke is getting more intense. As you can see, the smoke is getting more intense. See how 14 just rides up along the gorge, looking on the side of the mountains there, looking down onto the Columbia River. It's just breathtaking. You're just in awe the whole time you're driving through here. And as you're heading west, me talking about the smoke, it starts getting greener. And there's this one point, like right before you get towards Multnomah Fall, which is on the other side on Oregon, it just all of a sudden everything just turns green. But now we're thinking, wait a minute, is that on the Oregon side? So now we're looking, going, I think that's on the Washington side. So Kelly and I are thinking, now are we just about to get into another traffic thing? But the navigation's saying everything's fine. You know, it added, 45 minutes, somewhere around there, extra time. But like we said, you can spend 45 minutes waiting in traffic, or you can spend 45 minutes looking at beautiful scenery. But we're concerned about this smoke, though, for sure. But yeah, breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. So if you notice in the sky, look real close in the middle of the screen. That's a firefighting plane, and they're scooping down onto the Columbia River and sucking up water and going and fighting that fire wherever it's at. Now I know you can't see it in the camera, but there's 2 helicopters sitting there sucking up water. They're just hovering over the Columbia and sucking up water for the fire. Tunnels. That's another thing about Highway 14 is the breathtaking tunnels you go through. Such a bummer the audio's lost. But the wind was so intense that you probably wouldn't hear that much anyway, but it's much nicer. Yeah, you can see the helicopters, but still with the the super view or ultra wide as DJI calls it, you're just not going to see those helicopters. But we're entering the town of Lyle, Washington, and this is where the source of the fire is. The grassy mountains caught on fire, and it was a big one. It was all on the news when we got home. And here we are, a little gas station. You can see the flames blowing up off that mountain right there. There's a couple. That's the 2 helicopters you've seen sucking up the water, and they'll go through and just dump their water and fly back out to the Columbia and get some more. Really impressive watching these guys. Yep. With no microphones, we're leaving Lyle, and the firefighters. We had to wait for a little bit because there was something going on with the fire trucks and the road was blocked off. So we, took a little break and had some snacks, and now the fire is behind us because it was a west wind that was blowing it, towards the east down the gorge. Boy, Washington and their emerald green water is just breathtaking all over. It's in Oregon as well, but railroad trestles. Just railroad trestle after another. I just love trains, love the old trestles. There's another one coming up here. Look how tall this thing is. Why is that so tall? And that looks like a fairly new one. Look how everything's getting decidedly more green. So we've entered Toledo, Washington. We're taking the back roads out towards our home, and yeah, that was it. Just like that app, the On the Go or something like that it's called. It's raining right up there by our house. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging along and watching this series. I feel terrible that I had multiple audio things. Huge thanks to BRP, the Can-Am side of BRP, allowing all these wonderful things over the years. Loaning me a Canyon Red Rock. I mean, what in the world? Thank you guys so much. I know you watch. Very much appreciated. And if it wasn't for you guys, none of this, and I mean none of this, would ever happen. So thank you.